sitting there trying to figure out whose song to play because I don't really got a lot of local music. I got it in my Serato, but like not really. So if all else fails, play your own shit. Shout out to me and Breeze. I ain't play that shit, man.
Held it down like a whirlwind did and stayed solid. I won't fuck a bitch if she got high mileage. I hate eating salads, don't give me no $1,000. Please, baby, about to take a vacation to private islands. Two of us, I'm the asshole nigga, fuck being modest. Self-made, thousandaire, dropped out, so fuck got my own Pokemon. So really, nigga, fuck your style like the championship pistols with belts. Like pick my nigga up in that Charlie. His first words was nigga when you cop it. And trading the ink when I nigga, I got options. Ran up a 50 ball like nigga, you tryna go shop. Risk getting pissed off and want a Rolex watch. Run another 10 up, you know, fucking with some stocks. Now they mad cause the nigga came up on the block. Used to come in and came on the sideline watching. Now I got money, I'm rolling around like Gucci socks.
We the niggas that run the city. Got these bad bitches, these bitches in love with me. I went and copped the pad, it cost me $150. I got that loop of lead, just floating it on my kidneys. I said, we the niggas that run the city. Got these bad bitches, these bitches in love with me. I went and copped the pad, it cost me $150. I got that loop of lead, just floating it on my kidneys.
Sorry, Josh. We're back. It's been I felt myself possibly getting burnt out, so no cap. So so I don't know, whatever. Get back to it though. Michael Cox Podcast. Episode 9, I believe. We have a plethora, RIP Mr. Covington. We have a plethora of things to discuss, to cover. Again, I appreciate the continued support. Everybody tapping in. I had a conversation with somebody at church. Shout out my dog, big homie Jack. Definitely praying for him. He pulled me aside today. Was like, man, I'm checking out the podcast. I'm saying everything that you're doing, man, keep it up. Sometimes you just need them encouraging words, from a big homie. So that was refreshing. That was dope. So we back. I just literally shout out to Michigan State. Shout out to Michigan State. They just beat Marquette. I'll give y'all the exact final score. Hold on. My notes. Scores. 69-60. Michigan State advances to the next round. They had a bracket. Y'all know I'm horrible. I don't know who they played for. Made it to the next round, so shout out Michigan State. Y'all know I'm Michigan State. Big Michigan State fan, so that's a good look. I'm trying to go in my notes and see how far back what I was supposed to cover like a while ago. We'll get into this weekend. Worked yesterday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. What the fuck did I do yesterday? I got out of work. I was just exhausted from having to get up at 5 a.m. to get work at 6. So, did that. I just came to the crib. Ran some Call of Duty with Slim. Shout out Slim. I'll probably win some more Call of Duty when I get done with this episode. That's pretty much it. Church today. Just in and out of church real quick. Shout out PG. Drove PG around earlier this week. He had a couple errands he needed to run, so I chauffeured my dog around. That's what we do. Shout out PG. That's pretty much it. I did do an interview earlier. I'm not gonna tell y'all everybody who I have in mind I want to interview because I feel like, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to give y'all too much. People be out here stealing ideas and they be swagger jacking and just they're not creative. They can't think of things of their own. So, you know, yeah. So look out for. We got a couple interviews about to drop. But we just working. We just trying to continue to work and continue to contribute to the culture around here, and just continue to do dope stuff. Where do I want to start? Because it was stuff that I didn't get to cover on the last pod that I want to cover on this pod. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. We can start there. 313 Day was Monday. And my cousin, shout out my cousin DJ Venus Flytrap out of Grand Rapids. She had a show. She was DJing at Lightroom. Is that the name of the club? I guess Lightroom. She had a set. I got there. She was supposed to DJ from 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. I don't know. When I got there, it was like 30 minutes left on her set. But luckily, they gave her another 30 minutes. So set was dope. She was playing a lot of Detroit music, house music. It was I didn't even see Chucky Mike for. What else? It was like a stoner vibe. Somebody, I don't want to butcher his name. But Buddy, who sure was, he was releasing a strand. So it was dope. It was good to pop out for a second. I haven't been out in a minute since something like that, so it was good to support my cuz again. I don't know what's up, Mike, but it was dope. Shout out to my cuz doing her thing when it comes to DJing. She's definitely somebody who I look up to, although I've been DJing longer than her. But she like really do this DJing shit, man. She'll be setting dope examples and pushing the envelope and just continuing to get out and network and make a name for herself. Being a girl, no pun intended, no shots. I know that's not the easiest thing to do because, in these type of industries, they look at you for your beauty and not your skills. I don't know what's up this Mike's tweaking. But shout out to my cousin, Venus Flytrap. Dope DJ. Always DJs. Santine Day for me. I gotta hurry up and book her for this year before I forget. Before she get booked and then King to 10. But yeah, shout out my DJ Venus Flytrap. Dope event on 313 Day. What else went down? What else went down in the beginning of the week? I want to touch on. I want to go back further than that. See, I know I got my list before that. How far back before that are we going? Well, we're not going too far back from that. I want to talk about Caresha in an episode of BMF. Y'all are killing Caresha. I guess her acting debut. That's not her acting debut. The first movie we seen her in was the movie with Lauren London and I was about to say Seth Rogen. That ain't his fucking name. The Eddie Murphy Lauren London movie that just came on. Jonah Hill. Wow, look at my brain working. She was in there for like a quick scene or whatever when they went on a trip for the bridesmaid trip. But I just feel like I need to chill on Caresha, man. Like she got a dope called the podcast. She got a dope podcast talk show. And she trying to get her foot wet in the acting bag. And I just feel like a lot of y'all are clowning her acting efforts, but y'all probably wouldn't do no better. Now again, BMF ended. Season 2 is ending. Now they going on season 3. But she was. I guess it was. I think me saying it was bad would be a stretch. She needs some work. She knows what I'm saying. She got to do some work. But I feel like it wasn't as bad as y'all was making it out to be. I just feel like y'all seen people teasing somebody, so y'all just wanted to join in and tease too. Like I said, that hurt when she was supposed to be crying because Meech, spoiler alert if you ain't seen it. Meech and Terry is in Atlanta visiting somebody they cool with who in the game to, we in town, we got to go out, we got to celebrate, go to Magic City. Some ish pop off in the parking lot of Magic City. Buddy gets shot, and he get killed in the parking lot. So Meech um, returns his chain that his son gave him to Caresha, and she thinking, oh, it's her man coming home from the night after the club, and it's Meech telling her that her man died in the parking lot in Magic City. And again, not the she could have showed. I don't know what y'all want. Like, what do y'all want a Halle Berry performance? Like, that's what y'all wanted. Like, I'm not understanding, but again, it could have been a little bit better, but it's not as bad as y'all made it out to be. But shout out Caresha. And again, BMF, I'm so surprisingly, again, I held out as long as I could to try not to watch BMF, but I ain't gonna lie. BMF just slid up on one of the shows I like to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Looking forward to season 3. We always do like TV talk in the beginning, so we gotta talk about Snowfall. The last episode of Snowfall. I don't know what episode they're on, but Snowfall is heating up. Again, spoiler alert if you ain't watched, if you haven't watched, if you're not watching. Was it the episode before last? Because again, I spoke through this pod like a week ago. So episode before last, is that when Franklin almost got killed because he went to go holler at Kane and said, Kane, we losing money. Y'all need to start making the dope like a different way. Y'all not making the dope a good way. And, he goes to the spot to teach them how to make the dope. And he get into it with the guy who running the house. And he like, look, man, I'm running the show now. Kane left me in charge. I need to fix how y'all making the dope. Dude, like, you ain't about to just come to my house, tell me what to do. Franklin grab his head, put it on the hot stove, burn his face. So he go back to Kane. He like, yo, Franklin on some bullshit. Like, I'm supposed to be your captain. I'm saying, da. Kane, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Franklin, he bringing in money, so listen to Franklin. But then Buddy goes to Jerome Club and the Aunt Club, whose name I can't think of right now. And tell them like, yo, man, fuck your nephew, you hoe ass nigga, I want to kill him. And they want to kill Franklin, so they click up. Franklin goes to Kane's crib, or not his house, his girlfriend's crib, he said. And basically, they try to shoot the crib up, whatever. Franklin and Kane escapes, and they shot Buddy in the kitchen. I really want to touch on Leon. So Leon and Wanda went to Africa. They then came back, and now they like, damn, we should have stayed gone. Like, we came back to the same shit, motherfucking selling drugs. We in the hood, which don't make no sense to me. It's like, what am I trying to say? Right? How much money has Leon made selling drugs? Like, he sold enough drugs to get a nice little crib. It ain't gotta be the biggest crib. You telling me you sold enough drugs to go to Africa? You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got Section 8 in fucking in LA. Like, you telling me he's still staying in the hood? Like, I know he's selling enough drugs to have a nice little modest crib, even if it is in the same neighborhood as Franklin's mom, where her house is. Like, why is Leon and Wanda still in the hood? Like, that's crazy to me. You could have bought Franklin's mama house, like old girl standard anyway. But whatever. But Leon get into a fight with the dude who took over the drug game for him once he went off to Africa on his Dave Chappelle shit. I thought that was dope because I was eager to see like what Buddy gonna do. Is he just gonna like bow down to Leon and be like, all right, you back, you can take over? But I'm like, nah, ego. So eager to see how he tried to get back at Leon. Eager to see that. Then Uncle Jerome, he tired of selling drugs. He over this shit. There's just a lot going on. A lot of storylines to follow. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the end of the series plays out. Well, they already speculating that Uncle Jerome's gonna die because he went out the game. He don't care to do this shit no more. So he over it. I hope he don't die. I'm hoping Franklin don't die. Like, I would be sick if they somehow kill Franklin. That Jerome, you know what I'm saying? I think Louis, that's his wife's name. Kill Louis. Either Jerome gonna have to kill Louis because she's so hell bent on killing Franklin, which is his nephew, so that's gonna catch him in the middle, or they gonna catch Franklin slipping. Something crazy is gonna happen. I just, it's the same, with Ozark. Old girl died. I just had her name on the tip of my tongue. Like, somebody always dies in these series. Somebody big. So somebody big is gonna die. I just don't know who. We're gonna stick a thumbtack in that. Come back to it. Another great show, y'all know, Bel-air. Bel-air wasn't really weak. It's interesting. Spoiler alert. Carlton got into a scrap at the bowling alley. Everybody was talking about that. I don't like how they trying to play Will. I really don't like how they trying to play Will. We gonna see what's up. But I like how Bel-air evokes emotion out of me because I'm such a big Fresh Prince of Bel-air fan. And even them having the aspect of Carlton being a great bowler, because if y'all remember, in Fresh Prince of Bel-air, Carlton was a great bowler because him and Will had that game when he was supposed to go back to college when he had dropped out when he was depressed and all that. I thought that was fire. I like how they brought Ashley back for an episode or two. She was a teacher. I just like how they keep throwing like dope aspects of stuff from the Fresh Prince of Bel-air. Hold on, gunshot. Shout out to Coco Jones. I wasn't aware that she was a R&B singer. I didn't know who she was. I thought she was just an actress that they found. Had no idea who she was. Y'all know I be crushing on these women. Coco Jones is fine as hell. Shout out to her. I just was hit that that's her song. That song, a popular song on the name of it. That's her song. Coco Jones is fire. I keep my eye on her. She for sure just got to follow on IG. Coco Jones is doing it real big. I gotta salute and salute her because she's killing the role of Ashley Banks. Where do I want to go? Definitely want to touch on that. I'm gonna touch on that, bro. I'm gonna touch on that. I don't really know where I want to go. Yeah, what else happened this week, man? Let me see. I don't even know if I want to touch on that. We already talked about that. Well, I touch on it because y'all are still liking. I see something on Twitter or IG, then I post it on Facebook. So I posted on Facebook. You have to pick 2 movies, only 2. Which 2 would you pick out of these, however many? Mrs. Doubtfire, Mr. Nanny, The Mask, Small Soldiers, Blank Check, The Wizard, I don't know what that is, 3 Ninjas, Problem Child 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, or Ernest Goes to Jail. My personal picks were Blank Check and 3 Ninjas. Now, if we keeping it a buck, I would have went Blank Check, Small Soldiers. Like, that's just me. But I find myself just randomly singing Rocky Loves Emily just at the drop of a hat. So I went 3 Ninjas over Small Soldiers. But if I'm keeping it a buck, we gonna go Blank Check, Small Soldiers, but whatever. But my Facebook, every time I just got back on Facebook, and people are still liking that post from like weeks ago, week and a half ago. Like, it's crazy. But it's dope. It's dope. But leave in the comments what your pick would be. That's what I want to know. Like, are you feeling my picks? Would you have different picks? Leave in the comments what your pick would be. You have to pick 2 movies. And again, I wrote it in the title of the last episode. The movie that traumatized me as a kid was Rosewood. My mom made me watch Rosewood, and I have been extremely scared to watch it again. I think it's like a slave movie from like back in the day. Man, that movie scared the shit out of me. Hey, I don't know what possessed my mom to have us watch Rosewood. My mom was like like a hip mom. Like even when it was before it was cool to be hip as a parent, like she would always like let us watch shit that we probably didn't have no business watching. Rosewood was definitely one of those fucking movies where we didn't have no business watching that shit. And I remember watching let me Google it right. Shit, hold on. Y'all know I be butchering all these names. Time to Kill, when Samuel L. Jackson was on trial for killing somebody for raping his daughter. Remember I seen that as a kid. That kind of shook me up. For sure, as a kid, like certain scenes. If my mom watched the movie first and she knew some bullshit was coming up on the screen, and she'd like go in the hallway, and then once the scene went off, she'd say come back in the room, type shit. But Players Club, when Ebony got raped, like man, that shit as a kid, that was a lot. Like y'all should have warned me. I don't know if she watched the scene first or not, but y'all could have warned me about that shit. Shit got real. I was like, wait a minute, that shit ain't never been cool. And while we on it, let me give y'all the suicide hotline number. I should know about her, but I don't. God damn it. Y'all killing me today, Facebook. I mean, my notes, not Facebook. Suicide hotline number 1-800-273-8255 or text 988. Shout out to Big Lots. This isn't a plug or anything. I went to Big Lots yesterday to grab some paper towels, and the lady was like, would you like to donate to mental health foundation or something that has something to do with mental health? I was like, man, fuck it. I'll round up. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. So we just have to take mental health seriously. Love on somebody, call her friend, text a friend, check on somebody who you ain't talked to, just see where they mental at. Hug somebody, be empathetic. Never know somebody going through. Have to take mental health more seriously. It's very important. Like it's not a game. What else do we got? Oh, then I'll say this. Nobody commented on it. It's not going up on the other post. Which duo was funnier? We talked about this last episode because I'm always on my TV show shit. Carlton and Will, Sean and Marlon, Steve and Cedric, or Jamie Foxx and the fuck is his name? Braxton. There you go. As I told y'all, y'all see Martin and Tommy in this motherfucker, but maybe they didn't put them. They could have put Martin, Tommy, and Cole in here in this scenario. Now, as I said on Facebook, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My natural answer would be Carlton and Will, just because Fresh Prince is my favorite show of all time. But the more that I watched the Wayans brothers and Jamie Foxx, I realized that those shows were just stupid funny. Now, I know y'all will probably kill me in the comments. Like, there's no way you're going to pick Jamie over the Wayans brothers. Wayans brothers is funny. I'm going to keep it up. But I don't want to say, like, Sean and Marlon, it's like forcing it. But I just feel like Braxton and Jamie, like, just naturally, this is more funny, if you ask me. I fuck with Steve and Sid, but they come in dead last in this pick. But for sure, I might go Jamie and Braxton if I had to. No, that might be a hot take, but I might have to come Jamie and Braxton. I've watched the Jamie Foxx show so much over this past fall and winter. It's like I be trying not to keep starting it over type shit. Like I cut on Seinfeld. I watch Seinfeld during the day. Then, like I said, I watch these new shows. But if I don't have nothing I want to watch, like shout out to White Man Can't Jump on Tubi for the next 12 days. But it's fucked up because Tubi not playing the sound. I need to fix that shit. So I got all these movies on DVD, but who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? and Netflix will have a dope movie on there for like a week or two, and then that bitch be gone. Like I want to watch Scarface. I've been wanting to watch Scarface like the last 6 months. I don't know. I can just pay $2-3 to rent that shit, but I always want to watch the classics. I be done spent $40 in a month if I'm always renting some shit. Or try to wait till it's on some streaming, and I want to watch the Queen movie, whatever that movie, whatever I can't, whatever the name of the Queen movie is. It's dope. I've been wanting to watch that. I know they said I can rent that, but I just I'm cheap. I'm gonna be spending those $3-4 every goddamn day. That shit add up. So yeah, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? I do want to go to movies. I ain't been to movies. I need to. I go to work late. I might watch Creed 1 tonight. I might. See what time it is. It's 9. I kind of want to play Call of Duty for like an hour. And if I cut Creed on, it's probably going to be a wrap. But I want to see Creed 1 and 2 before I go see Creed 3. And the new Scream movie is out. And I've heard good things. Even if I heard bad things, I don't listen to it. Never listen to what people say about a TV show or movie. Always check that shit out yourself. I want to see the new Scream. I want to check it out. That's definitely on my list of things to do. Make sure I'm keeping up with the time. I know the camera's gonna cut off soon. I want to go see the new Scream. What else movies? Oh, the Mario movie. Again, I'm 34 years old. Turned 35 in May. You know what I'm saying? Praises to the Most High. But that Mario movie looks fire. Definitely want to go see that. And shout out Seth Rogen. He produced a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. I think that come out in like August. I want to check that out too. I still want to see that Whitney Houston movie, although I did not hear the best, greatest things about it. I'm gonna just wait because it'll probably be on TV in like another week or two. I want to check out that Whitney Houston movie because the best movie that BET came out, VH1 came out with was that Bobby Brown movie and New Edition movie. So I know that has nothing to do with the Whitney Houston movie, but it was fire, so I definitely want to check it out. What else, man? It's really all this week been pretty much like March Madness. I'm so mad. Okay, so y'all know we be on this FanDuel shit. This FanDuel shit is addictive. I pressed the wrong button on one of my slips, and I lost out on like $650. So pissed. It was like a 7-leg. I hit all 6 legs, and again, the slip didn't lose until the end of the game because I literally pressed the wrong button because I couldn't find the right category. I've been pissed all day. This happened yesterday, mind you. So it's just like I've just been really trying to like wrap my brain. I got some bets going right now. I need to check, but I got some bets going right now. So hopefully, I just checked. Be looking alright. I'm not gonna get excited because again, I'm mad that I missed out on $600 fucking dollars because I pressed the wrong fucking button. It is what it is. Shit happens, but that's some bullshit. But yeah, man, FanDuel. I don't know, and I wasn't. That's why I don't. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Breeze. That's why I don't do FanDuel when I'm at work. Because you literally have to pay attention to what you're doing. If you're not paying attention to what you're doing, you can fuck up like I did. So learn from my mistakes. Don't do FanDuel at work or when you're driving or like when you're busy. Like really sit down and take your time doing that shit. Because I literally missed out on $600 for me not paying attention to what the fuck I was doing. Shit got me high. But again, I can't stress it enough. You're going to give the suicide hotline number one more time. 1-800-273-8255 or text 988. What else do we got going on? Yeah, I want to talk about this. I'll be trying to search stuff I don't want to touch on. but we just got to bring light to it. Mississippi man found dead with his head severed after reportedly missing for weeks. His name is Rasheem Carter. This is a black man in Mississippi. There was reports that he told his mom he was being followed by a mob of white people, and then he comes up missing. They report him missing, and then they find him with his head cut off, and the cops talking about no foul play. I just think it's bullshit. I'm not really a fan. I always have these conversations with people when it comes to moving. I love Michigan. I will always have a place of residence in Michigan. I don't care if it's a studio apartment. I will always have a spot in Michigan. But I do want other spots. You know, I got a lot of family in Georgia, so I'll probably have a spot in Georgia too. I'll be back and forth from Michigan and Georgia. And shit, hopefully another spot somewhere else. But I always talk to people and just letting them know, like, I do not fuck with certain places. And I think it was either Alabama or Mississippi that was voting to bring back lynching or some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all down south? Like, y'all are tweaking. Like, why would you even want to bring back some shit like that? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on down south. Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, South Carolina, some parts of North Carolina. Like, I'm straight on y'all. Like, I'm fucking good. Like, I could never go back. I've been to Mississippi before, but this is certain places I can just never go back to that motherfucking. I'd be straight. Y'all be tweaking. Praying for his family, his mom, if he had kids. That's just some real disheartening shit to go through, man. Like, what the fuck? Cops probably was in on the shit. They talking about some no foul play. How the fuck somebody head come out missing? You talking about no foul play? That is fucking ridiculous, buddy. Now, it has been, I was supposed to touch on this last part. I don't know what's going I don't want to say the wrong shit because I don't know who might see this clip, but we had some fine ass teachers back in our day. So now I probably would not have been able to handle hooking up with the teacher, you know what I'm saying? Because we only had my whole life I only had maybe 2 fine teachers, if that. One for sure. I'm not gonna say her name, but she know who she is. Fine ass teacher. She married now, so I won't disrespect her husband, but yeah. But there was a report that these teachers just keep fucking their students. One of them looked decent. What's her name? That ain't it. Hold on. I'm on the wrong shit. Okay, here they go. My fault. 31-year-old school lunch lady is arrested for having sex with a 14-year-old student for months on end and even bombarding him with nudes. 31-year-old school lunch lady from Connecticut has been accused of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old student at her school after grooming him. They didn't say her name. Yeah, Andy Page Rosafort, a former lunch aide in New Fairfield, allegedly sent nude photographs and videos to a teenage boy via Snapchat over a 6-month period and also had sexual intercourse with her. She looked alright, I ain't gonna hold you, to be a lunch lady, a lunch aide. And then, 31-year-old woman admits sleeping with 13-year-old boy and being pregnant with his child. She will not face any jail time after plea deal. I didn't know she got pregnant, Jesus Christ. 31-year-old woman who admitted to having sex with a 13-year-old boy and getting pregnant with his child will serve no jail time, according to reports. I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would definitely be different. The victim's mom said they would be seeking more. I feel like because he is not a woman, they are not. I said, Mom, look, she looked good too. I don't know what the hell going on with these teachers. Because again, I remember our lunch ladies. Our lunch ladies looked like Roseanne, nigga. So none of that was going on. You know what I'm saying? But these new age lunch ladies, I don't know what the hell going through their head. But Jesus Christ, y'all are tricky. Y'all tweaking. And then y'all students, like y'all going around telling y'all friends and probably showing y'all friends the pictures and they saying something to somebody and they probably saying something to somebody. Then the parents find out, like, if you can pull off a heist like that to, you know what I'm saying, hook up with your teacher or lunch lady, nigga, keep your motherfucking mouth shut. But if it gets to the point where, devil's advocate, it's bothering you or you feel like you're being pressured by the shit or it's causing some type of, it's fucking with you, then maybe you probably tell her she needs to back off type shit. Then if she don't, then, you know what I'm saying, make sure you go, say something to somebody. But, man, that shit crazy, man. That shit ain't happening in my dad at all. But like I said, I wouldn't even know what the hell. I wouldn't know what to do with no grown ass woman when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I guess great segue. Larsa Pippen reveals her sex life with ex-husband Scottie Pippen. Larsa says, "I had sex 4 times a night for 23 years." You're gonna give a gun clap, and you're gonna get a hand clap. Say what you will about Larsa Pippen. Another fucking hand clap. Say what you will about Larsa Pippen. Me and somebody was having a conversation about her yesterday. Whatever, just randomly. Say what you will about the lady, but I gotta think in them 23 years if her and her husband's hooking up 4 times a night, it might have been days where she probably didn't even feel like, hooking up. But she did anyway. That's solid, and she deserved to get in heaven for that, because you can't even get your girl to make you a fucking sandwich if you say that you're hungry. She putting in overtime. She probably was dealing with the kids all day. I don't know if she had a job, because Scottie had bread, so I ain't gonna say she went to work, but whatever, running errands with the kids all day, tending to Scottie needs, making sure the house in order while he had practicing on the road at the games. She said she flew to the games on a private jet, so they was always together. And for her to still put buckets on the board like that at night, come on, man. 4 times a night? Come on, man. Look, she first round draft pick in heaven, if you ask me. Like, I'm looking at her in a whole different light right now. Like, shit. You going above and beyond to make sure your man needs his man all around the board. I'm fucking with you, baby girl. I'm just saying. Y'all talk all that shit y'all want, man. But it's just some fucking females who won't even give it to their man 4 times in a month. She putting up 4 a night? Fuck out of here. Y'all wonder why y'all can't get shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even deserve a fucking Happy Meal from a nigga. More or less a fucking Telfair bag, Gucci bag, Louis bag. Put some numbers up like that. I fucking get something. I get the rant on this motherfucker, boy. Don't get me started. I was just about to segue. I be knowing where I'm finna go, but then I lose track. Well, shit. Another great segue. Fuck it. Yeah, hold on. See, I'll be killing this podcast. Shouldn't know that. I'll play this clip for y'all.
Sex, they need it. Hold on. Say that
I'm gonna run it back for y'all.
Just want sex, they need it. Hold on. Say that again. That's how God created. Our audio system's not that good, so people in the back may not have been able to hear you. 85%. See, that's the statistic I want to hear. Go ahead. That's a good one, ladies. So see, I'm going to keep it real, because I would say 80% of the people who sit on my couch have issues with sex, whether it's the frequency or the quality. Okay, and 85% of men's libidos are higher than their women. And for the 15% of the women whose libidos are higher than the men, God bless your ministry. I am not one of them. So this is what I had to do. I had to say, I need to minister in sacrificial work to my ministry. Because
talk that talk.
Okay? And not just that wet fish type of
talk that talk. Talk that motherfucking talk. That's a black queen right there.
Good man, Savannah.
Talk that
talk. Good man.
I didn't mean to hit that drop, but y'all heard her. So again, man, y'all want all this from y'all man, y'all spouse, man. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Like again, I told y'all how old I'm finna turn. I'm for sure like I don't know. I think I'm always on tip. Let me just say that. Like with me being single at the moment, not no prospect or nothing. I'm always on tip, and I just be like, even especially on Sunday. I don't know why, because everybody been posting this meme today. Like Sundays are for chilling and doing laundry and getting ready for the work week. It's for that too, but seeing how my church doesn't have afternoon service no more, I get out of church. Church is like what an hour now because it's like COVID church, so like we cut down a lot of shit. I get out of church so damn quick. I just find myself coming to the crib and just chilling, and I be feeling the type of motherfucking way. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or what, but shout out to the women going above and beyond. That was a great fucking segue. Shout out to the women going above and beyond for their men and their partner. Now, in not so greater news, you have it's a rumor. It was reported to be true. Andre Wiggins has been out of NBA action for like a month or two, and nobody knew why he was out. They thought he was sick, or maybe he was injured. But everybody checking the injury reports, and he wasn't popping up in the injury reports, so anybody know what the fuck was going on. So apparently, he took a month or two off because he found out that his wife has been having an affair with his best friend, and he got two little girls, and one of the little girls aren't his. It's his best friend's. And I guess they're trying to take a DNA test on the other little girl to see if it's really his or not. So for the past 8 to 10 years, he's been raising this little girl, thinking that it's his daughter, and his best friend been fucking his wife the whole time. That's some fucked up shit. If I was in the NBA, I wouldn't want to play with no month or two neither. If my best friend, my best friend, like I've had people on this podcast who my best friend ain't been on here yet, but I got a couple best friends. But you tell me you've been around me for 10 years, you've been around my wife, you've been around my kids, and the whole time I'm probably on the road. I'm in the NBA, so I'm on the road. For 10 years, you've been fucking my wife behind my back, and my daughter is your kid? Like, oh, Pete, that nigga might have to die. I ain't even gonna fucking hold you later. I gotta be the most fucked up shit I think I heard in a while. I'm praying for Andre. And they fuck his wife, she ain't shit. Like, we always hear about how dudes be out here fucking up and doing certain shit. How can you, this man is in the NBA, so you live in a, Andre Wiggins, he an all-star, I believe. I don't know. Don't kill me in the comments, because I don't know. For sure. You making a decent amount of money, so you live in a decent life. Like, you're not in the hood. Your husband's in the NBA. He's providing for you and your family. Like, you're not telling me not one time in these 10 years you feel like you need to put him to the side and admit to him. You know, we like sit him down like, yo, we need to talk. Like, you just fucking his best friend for 10 years, and then one of them kids ain't his. Y'all dirty as fuck out here, bro. Man, that's some fucked up shit. That's fucked up. Super fucked up. But praying for Andre Wiggins, man. That's some cold-blooded shit right there, man. That might take the cake for 2023. If not, it's in the rankings, man. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I can't say nothing more about it. That's fucked up. We got like another 15 minutes. Shit. What else? Oh, Funko Pop news. I do have some Funko Pop news. I know y'all ain't seen me. I ain't bought none of them Funko Pops I said I was going to buy. I know this is a recurring thing and y'all get mad at me. I think I talked about the last pod. No, I didn't. It's right here. Wednesday. The Wednesday. Do I still got that one drop? I think I took it off. Let me see. Yeah, I think I took it off. The Wednesday TV show. They coming out with a Funko Pop for it. I don't like watching shit when everybody else will watch it. I like naturally watching some shit when I want to watch it. Like, it's a show right now that y'all want. Swarm. I guess it's Swarm. I guess it's the shit that's on Netflix. Y'all won't stop talking about that shit right now. I'll probably watch that shit another month. I don't want to watch it when you're watching it. But when Wednesday came out, everybody was talking about it. And, Surprisingly, I went over to this young lady's crib and she was watching it, so I ended up watching it. She fell asleep like 30 minutes after I got to her crib. I'm like, fuck. Just let her sleep, and I didn't change the channel. I binged that shit. It was pretty good. I need to rewatch it though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really remember everything that happened, but Wednesday Funko Pop out, and it looks pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Definitely, definitely gonna pick it up. Definitely fuck with it. Did I see anything else Funko Pop wise? They're teasing a Super Mario Funko Pop. It's probably gonna come out around the same time as the movie. We're toward the end of March, creeping up on April. So hopefully I have some good news for y'all soon about the official release for Super Mario Funko Pop. I think that'd be hard. I don't know why. I don't know why my phone was tweaking all day. Keep taking me to pictures that I ain't even click on to look for. That's the Funko Pop news. Do I have a porn star of the week? I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I ain't about to sit here and lie to y'all and say I ain't watching no porn this week because I have, but it was like Twitter porn, so it wasn't really like no specific actress, on the shit. Yeah, I can't really think of. I can't really think of nobody for real. Hopefully y'all not disappointed. There was somebody I just watched. I was like, damn, why I keep watching them? I don't know. This be the one week I don't have no porn star week because I wasn't really in that bag this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. This some Twitter porn popped up on my Twitter. Again, Twitter porn is damn near better than Pornhub. So if you don't have Twitter, you need to get back on that shit because it's lit these days with the Twitter porn. I ain't gonna hold you. But no official porn star week this week. Sorry, shit happens. I will talk about who's been snapping with these pics this week on IG. Nicki Minaj been going crazy on the IG. Crazy. JT just dropped some fire ass pics. JT so hard. Shout out Lil Uzi. He different. I know I get called weird all the time because they just people don't understand me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Uzi because JT, Jesus Christ, JT doing her motherfucking thing. JT been going crazy on IG all week. India love always. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Nisha and the Shay been going up on IG this week. You know what I'm saying? Lil Britney, of course. Even Kim Kardashian was, getting her shit off on IG this week. I might make that a new segment. Who been getting off on IG this week as far as the ladies? Anybody else? The pictures I got in here. Who is this? Jade, the AEW Women's Champion. Ma went crazy in her comments with the money bag. She had the little thigh out, you know what I'm saying? Al, going crazy. Who else would have been snapping on IG this week? It's really about. Oh. If I ain't told y'all, I'm going to tell y'all. Bianca's and Jasmine's ain't nothing but trouble.
It's a good man today.
A good man. I ain't never listened to what I tell y'all. Listen to me when I tell y'all. Bianca's and Jasmine's ain't nothing but trouble. I'm telling y'all. But shout out to my homegirl Bianca from GB. She been going crazy on IG too. That's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. I ain't really got too much for y'all. I wanted to do a pod. I was trying to push through with some content. It's just been, it's been an okay week. I ain't got nothing to complain about. I'm just looking forward to getting hot. But I bought all these jackets. And I ain't worn not one of them yet. It's supposed to be for video shoots. It's gonna fuck around and get hot, and I ain't gonna be able to wear them. I'm gonna be pissed the fuck up. Cash Doll too. Cash Doll. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. She just showed her new chain on IG. She got a fucking dollhouse. Golden Sun went crazy on that bitch. But shout out to Cash Doll. No disrespect to Tracy T. But Cash Doll, I see you, boo. You know what I'm saying? I definitely BMF checks. I see you. I'm fucking with you. It's really all I got for y'all, man. I ain't really got too much. Normally I try to give y'all a dating scenario or something, relationship shit toward the end. I ain't got shit for you. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Michael Cox Podcast. Like, comment, share. Let me know in the comments how I'm doing. Let me know to get back to it, so I won't leave y'all so long with a break. The next episode is gonna come right back around for y'all. Y'all have had this for a couple days, and then shit, we right back to it with the next one in a minute.